You're an inspiration to our entire organization.
Welcome to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast. We're going to be talking the done-for-you marketing and sales strategies proven to work with boutique fitness gyms to increase quality lead flow and grow your revenue. Don't try to be a professional marketer and waste tons of money. Let the experts at Lasso do it for you. And now, here are your hosts, Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So, one of the questions we often get when we're on coaching calls with clients is this idea of using branded versus non-branded assets. And the easiest way to think about this is from a marketing agency standpoint. Our point of view is that we're not working with Fortune 500 companies here. We're working with real gym owners who have small businesses and they don't have unlimited resources. We know we're not the cheapest in town, so we have to be able to produce results for you quickly. And because we run anywhere between $80,000 to $100,000 per month in paid advertising, we have a lot of data on what works well. So if I was sitting across from a gym owner and we were saying, hey, you're about to make an investment in growing your gym, you're making an investment in us, and it's not cheap. My goal would be to create the easiest and quickest wins for your business as quickly as possible, right? And that would be based on what we've seen work in different marketplaces. So if I approached you and I said, hey, look, the goal for your business in this stage of your business is volume. We just need to get you more at bats. The reality is a complete stranger, which is what we're doing in paid advertising, right? It's cold traffic. We're interrupting their life, bringing awareness to their life about your business. They're not necessarily going to remember the specifics of what they clicked on, who the girl was, who the guy was, what gym they were in, even specifically of what movement they were doing. It's going to capture their attention, which we have about 5 seconds to do that when we're scrolling. They're going to input their information, say, this looks interesting. And then they're going to move on with their day. And they're done thinking about your business. So for us, we know what captures that attention in that 5-second span reliably well across a lot of different marketplaces. And again, because we're testing at an $80,000 to $100,000 per month ad spend, the data is pretty reliable. Okay. Now, it's very common and understandable that gym owners will come back to us and say, I'm getting questions from my members as to they know that this isn't my gym. They're asking if we're going under because they've seen other gyms kind of run these, save my gym type plays with paid advertising, unfortunately. And I understand why you as the gym owner are concerned about that, because our entire business is built on trust and relationships with people. And if current members at your gym are seeing these ads, which they will, and it's not the people and it's not the facility, it's not these things, it creates that wedge of trust between the business and the consumer. Hey, is this a gimmick? Is this, a get rich quick scheme? What's going on here, right? So it's completely understandable why you feel that way as the gym owner. But also understand that if we start to venture out into using your branded things, your digital assets, your branded copy, things like that, it could work. It 100% could work. We just don't have any data as to whether it will work or not. There are elements of our digital assets that we can inform gym owners on. We want to see people smiling. If you're running a group concept, make sure there's group people. We want to make sure the movements are accessible, not intimidating. We want to make sure that the copy being used is approachable but quick to action, not necessarily giving this dissertation as to why you think your business is awesome and amazing. So we just don't have a lot of data on whether that will work or not. So again, me sitting across from you saying, hey, you're about to make this significant investment in marketing, I would rather you spend your money on what I know works well so I can get you wins quickly, faster ROI on your money spent, versus guessing as to whether or not the branded assets that you have are going to work. Now, when you get to a certain spot in your business, $50,000 recurring revenue or above, you can afford to start experimenting with branded stuff, specifically in retargeting. So with awareness ads, we have 5 seconds to get people excited about your business. They opt in, let's say they don't take action. Then we can start retargeting like we do in our Pinnacle group with branded assets of maybe some landscape shots or building shots of your gym, cameos of the owner or the coach kind of speaking, this is, I'm Tommy with District H. This is what my gym and our mission is and what we're all about. That's when you can afford to start experimenting with that. But until then, I would just highly recommend use what works so we can get you wins quickly. And I would also say, like, to those members who are questioning, maybe like, hey, I know that's not our people, that's not our ads. The easiest thing for you to say is like, look, we're doing really well. We're trying to take this to the next level. And we're working with an ad agency using assets that we know work really well, right? Because I need to make sure that we're actually growing in the right direction. You'll be surprised after having that conversation with them. You'll never have to have it again. Okay. Hope that's helpful, you guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Gym Marketing Made Simple podcast with Blake Ruff and Sherman Merricks. We hope you enjoyed. We believe marketing should increase revenue and not waste money. So book your free call today. Head on over to lassoframework.com. That's lassoframework.com and find the right words, get more customers, and increase your revenue. We'll see you here next time.